Hi, you're watching Investor Insights, and in this video I'd like to talk about oil and the oil market. This is a very difficult commodity to trade. Whether or not its run is being governed by inflation and the rush towards commodities, or whether it is from actual genuine demand and supply issues, it's anyone's guess. The commentators, the big bunch of financial lemmings out there, will tell you it's supply and demand. China is roaring, if you believe that. Emerging markets have got huge demand for this oil. Oil demand is rising in America or Europe. They're all lies. America is in a real recession. Europe is in recession. It doesn't matter if you want to count inflation. And China is slowing down. So to me, the price of oil is more or less governed, just like the bond market and the stock market, by Ben Bernanke's quantitative easing measures. Plain and simple. Money has to find its way into something, and that something at the moment is oil. Gold had its run, went from probably 800 to 1900 in the space of 3 years. It's now retreated recently. It's back at 1300, but it's still at multi-year highs. When you look at oil, I don't really see the demand coming from anywhere. And I'm reiterating that you believing that means you're not doing your research properly. Because there's alarm bells ringing all over the planet about everybody slowing down. There's no growth. And this reeks of stagflation, where you've got stagnant growth, high inflation, and high unemployment. That basically sums up most Western democratic societies. And as a result, this oil demand story is just a lot of bull dust. So right now, because of the Fed, oil is up. I've probably said this 500 times in previous videos. Look at petrol prices. But at the end of the day, the fundamentals aren't going to catch up to this one. Oil's going to keep on going higher as long as money's going to get printed. Gold's been taken out because the speculators are gone. The long side speculators. And all the buy side speculators have now jumped onto oil. And the momentum is huge. This thing could go on for a long time. And just like the Aussie dollar, it can hold multi-year highs for a long, long time. Until such times as either the Fed decides to taper, genuinely taper, which won't happen, or even scarier is if they sterilize those measures. That means they're going to sell the bonds from the balance sheets, and that day will never come, because it's going to crush the market, and I think it will cause the destruction of the global economy. But I don't want to be a doomsday sayer. I don't want to be a doomsday prophet. I just want to briefly discuss where oil is going, and technically what could set it back. And unfortunately, I don't see anything that could hurt oil. And the only direction is up. If you want to jump in and speculate, you can feel free to do so, but keep some stops. But at the end of the day, you're going to be speculating. And in my book, all speculators get crushed. Oil itself, the price action, I don't really understand. None of it makes any sense to me. The fundamentals don't make sense. The technicals don't really make any sense either. So if I was to jump in, I'd be speculating, and that's something I don't do anymore. Save your money. Trade what you understand. Not just what you understand, but you can apply the knowledge into the trade. And I can tell you, 99 out of 100 people out there don't understand oil or its price action.